that have come from the employees. Which ones are you think would have most impact? Some discussion of that for us to consider. I don't know that it's our decision. It may be the council's decision. I'm not sure how we do this, but I think that we can participate in it. So I would recommend that come to us in the near term so that we can comment among ourselves as well as back to you just on a conversation basis.
I brought it to you because you're the group that oversees operational activities.
Right.
If we're going to do it by ordinance, that will take council action. We're going to give them the same information here this evening that we've shared with you to give you the idea.
And I'm not sure if it requires an ordinance. I mean, this is something that we've been doing. I mean, I'm not sure what kind of rules or regulations and ordinances we have. I should know, but I don't recall what we have with regard to the regular trash pickup. And I think it would need to be something in keeping with that or in the same manner as that.
We have specific rules for that.
And I don't know if those were ordinance rules or those are just city rules. Okay.
Yeah, and we can look into that.
And we can investigate that further. And, you know, I can get more information from other communities. I mean, I'm amazed at the number of communities that don't have it. You know, they actually just make you pay for every piece of heavy trash you want to get rid of.
It widely varies in the interest of time.
Variation.
In the interest of time. Any final?
I do have a couple comments that I didn't get to make. In regards to everything being bagged, I think that needs to be clarified. Everything that can fit in a bag needs to be bagged. Heavy trash day, I mean, there are things larger than a bag that should still be appropriate to put out for heavy trash day. I agree construction material is not appropriate. A play gym is not appropriate. So I don't know if there could be something about weight. Maybe you can limit the weight of an item that can be put out for trash day as opposed to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're not getting pianos and
we don't mind those because
okay.
we have the truck with the capability to pick those items up.
Okay.
That's what you have, and you want to
okay.
get rid of them.
So like mattresses and stuff, that's fine.
Yes, mattresses are nuisance. You know, a lot of communities we force them to be wrapped in plastic in their entirety. That's a real burden for people to do. We've not gone to that route.
My last comment has to do with the sharing of these photos. I don't think it's appropriate to put these photos in the paper. I have seen them posted on Facebook, and I don't think that's fair to the homeowners. They're not breaking any rules. They're putting out their heavy trash as they have every year. But I have seen like shaming posts on Facebook, and I don't think that's appropriate.
Of this?
Yes, not of this year, but of last year.
It's probably for pictures from what other people have taken and put on there.
In other
No,
words,
it was employees. So I don't think the photos should be shared. I think that's.
I agree. I didn't know they were.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing I really felt good about is the number of property owners that come up and talk to you and say, this is ridiculous. I'm tired of subsidizing my neighbor.
I agree. Driving through the city on Big Trash Week is
It's ugly.
yes.
It's horrible.
Yes.
Okay,
Any-
let's
One more
always
comment,
Okay.
real quick, and it's be easy. So I want to kind of take off what Glenn said. I think Glenn had a really good comment about maybe we look at moving this back, because if we're looking at late August, most of our summer help's back in school by then anyway, right?
And we normally do it the teen week of August, like the 12th through the 17th.
And I think, so I'm guessing we're going to probably lose a lot of our summer help by then anyway. So if we moved it back, it's probably not really hurting that. Yeah, we're skipping, yeah, but I think we should look to cancel that at this point, and then maybe we redecide when we're going to do if we're going to do it again this year. And then that gives us time to put together an ordinance, send it out, share it, and communicate it in the proper manner.
Can we vote on that?
Not tonight.
No.
We'll talk about that in July maybe. I'm not really sure it takes a vote to
Okay.
cancel it.
Stop in and talk to me.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Stop in and talk to me.
Okay, anything else on this topic? Next item, change order CCMG 2021-2.
Okay, CCMG 21-2, it's repavement. It was some of the microsurfacing that was recently completed. It's also quite a bit of work out in the North Park area. One of the things we're doing out there, we put in sidewalks with a small pedestrian bridge. As it got closer to construction and the plans that were generated, we found a need for wing walls on the abutments so that when we put the fill in behind them for the sidewalk, it doesn't spill out and back into the creek. And that's gonna require a change order for the installation of 4 clean walls, 1 on each corner of the bridge. There's a copy of it in front of you. I think it's 18,800. And I'd like to have your approval for that, and I've got 3 copies I passed around that you can sign at the conclusion of the meeting if you would approve this.
Make the motion to approve.
Motion's been made. Seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed. Before you close your computers, there is in your packet, I need to amend the agenda. Kevin Sims has been sitting back here very patiently from Greenside Company to talk about a couple projects we've got with him. I would entertain a motion to amend the agenda, add Kevin Sims for the North Park, Pirate Park sign discussion.
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made, seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay. Those opposed. Kevin, good evening. You've got some information for us. This information was in your packet. You should have had an opportunity to review it. But Kevin, you want to chat about what we've got going on?
Yeah, I want to continue the brand that the city has changed, you know, in the recent, and continue that at North Park, and then also Pirate Park. I don't know if we want to talk about both or just one tonight.
North Park's
North
North Park's
okay.
priority.
So I don't know if in your packet you've got 4 different designs. Should be page 1 through 4. I have it, if you want to look. Three, correct, sorry.
I think the only
Yeah.
difference is
I'm scrolling through and I'm like, I'm missing one.
it just has different colors, so it's all the same.
So, same look, just different colors. Looking at it, you know, to keep the brand consistent, I would recommend page 2, just for the look. I like the black, but that's just my recommendation. I do like page 1.
Kevin, can you talk a little bit about the goal with trying to keep everything together, incorporating the parks and?
What we've done, and we've worked with a lot of other communities, and what we've done is, you know, we developed their brand, you know, so everything as far as shape, style, colors, the things we use, trying to have that consistency, develops a brand for the city. So, you know, when people come to this town, they might, you know, look at that G. I mean, that's where we're looking at right now, you know, is your logo. So, what we're trying to do is keep consistency between everything we do in the park, whether or different parks or the city brand.
Are you wanting our opinion on the different colors, or?
It's more about the purchase of them. Yeah, we've obviously been making the improvements in North Park. Signage was a part of that. I included in your packet sort of a couple sentence memo about the remaining funds from the Community Foundation grant for North Park. Pirate Park is in the budget, but the idea is to kind of keep us all, you know, together as we move forward with these. The one at North Park, you want to talk a little bit about the materials, and we've kind of thought about vandalism and heaviness.
All aluminum, a lot of it's prime painted, automotive grade paint, so durability. I mean, you're looking at something, you know, in signage, you know, if you take care of maintaining it like you do your vehicle, you can, you know, 10 to 15 years, easy, possibly longer. But yeah, the design itself is all, the background you see in the wood is all aluminum. The wood look is a laminate, digital printed laminate, and then the black design you see there with the North Park, that's all CNC aluminum, thick aluminum.
But the laminate is like meant for outdoor,
Yeah,
obviously.
so I don't know if you see, I'm sure you've seen our vehicles. That laminate itself is 10 years. Give or take, what can be done is it be replaced, look just like new in 10 years. If it does fade, we got vehicles that's been out there 15 years, so Not everything, I guess, lasts for, as, you know, forever, but we try to build it to last as long as it can.
Any questions for Kevin?
And we tried to, you know, when he came to me, we tried to build this thing to where the longevity and we hope it can be not easily damaged the way it's built, so taking that into consideration, nothing's bulletproof.
Same concept for Pirate Park. The one at North Park does have the Decatur County Parks logo, as they're the ones that maintain, the city owns the property, but they maintain it. Pirate Park just has the city's logo because it's not a Parks Department property. If not, entertain a motion to approve both as presented.
I would, yes.
Motion's been made. Is there a second?
We're approving the spending of it, or?
Yeah.
The money comes from the foundation, though, it's not city.
For North Park. And the Pirate Park is in the Pirate Park budget.
Right.
Yeah,
And who will make the call on the design?
probably Kevin. We can chat about it after.
I like the second one too, by the way. I think.
Okay.
I like the first or second, I just don't like the third, so I don't care as long as it's not the third.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you. I don't know, just not afraid to be the doctor and express my opinion. I think what's gonna stand out the best and show up the best. Marsh visibility.
I'll second.
Second, motion's been made by Glenn, second by Jamie. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed. Okay, final item on the agenda, approval of the claims. Those were presented. Any questions? If not, we'll take those as presented. Motion's been made.
Second.
Second by Rodney. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you, everyone. We will start the next meeting in 5-10 minutes max.